A little while ago, we had the Flutterflow Developer Conference where they announced Flutterflow version 5 and we got new features like branching and dev environments, and also a brand new suite of AI tools and a commitment to AI. And when they showed us how a crappy sketch of a user button could magically be transformed into a working widget, I have to be honest, I swooned. But my commitment to try these new AI features waned pretty quickly and I ended up not actually trying them. So to make sure I was properly researched for this video, I turned to the most trusted and reliable resource in all of the internet, Reddit. Honestly, I already knew the answer to the question before I asked it. Are the AI features cool? Yes. Are they useful? Nah. So why did I not even bother trying the AI features? Why did I just assume they weren't going to be the game changer they were promised to be? You see, over the course of the last century, some estimate that there have existed, at one time or another, about 9,000 programming languages. And yet, there's still one in use today that is by far the worst, most ambiguous, and most error-prone programming language ever created. In case you haven't guessed what it is, it's English. Sorting out the AI hype from genuine utility has been the biggest challenge of the 20s so far. And yes, I'm bringing back the term 20s, and I think we should all get back into swing dancing and making bathtub gin. Venture capitalists are still drooling whenever a startup mentions the magic phrase artificial intelligence, and so the Flutterflow team has predictably ignored our pleas to fix actual bugs, like the one that keeps running me a Firebase bill on dead projects because our cloud functions are configured wrong, in favor of AI-ifying everything so that we can miscommunicate our intentions using bad English rather than just badly using the far more accurate tooling that we've had since the start. But the AI conversation runs deeper than that. It turns out app development is kind of hard. There was originally a bit of a disservice from Flutterflow in that they implied that it was this easy drag drop done tool for making apps, which they're now rectifying and pushing the narrative of a low code tool. And you see, I totally agree with this rebrand. Up until recently, this might have been a poor choice because you'd lose the users that steadfastly believe that coding is just for nerds. But now with this AI can code narrative emerging and tools like Replit and Bolt gaining a lot of attention, users of Flutterflow have AI in their minds and they're thinking specifically about the questions: how much coding do I actually have to do? And how much can AI help me do that coding? Code, much like mathematics, is a way of accurately conveying one's intention. And code still runs the digital space, and that's unlikely to change. But the way that we interact with code is for sure going to change. And no code is actually the best example of this. No code is, under the hood, still code. It's just that the developers of the no code platform wrote it instead of us. What this basically means is that it's easier than ever to write an application, but then again, at any given time, that's always been true. It also means that a lot of people who are not trained software engineers will be producing a lot of the code in the applications that we use, meaning the world will be running on crappy, buggy, poorly written software. So no real change there either. So if you want to build a web or a mobile application with any degree of complexity, you might need to embrace coding. And I genuinely think that code is just the best way to give a machine instructions. And now we have this tool that can not only help us write it, but also help explain it to us. People overhyped the internet and it led to the dot-com crash. They overvalued the potential of the internet. The internet. And that makes us tempted to believe that GPT-5 really will cure cancer and solve physics, as Sam Altman likes to pitch in the direction of OpenAI's investors. Other reports are starting to tell a different story. But whatever, I have no desire to be on the bleeding edge of hype trains betting my income that this or that will work out and pay out big. I build things, and sometimes I try new tools. And I drop them if they suck, and I keep them if they prove their worth to me. LLMs are definitely useful, so I use them. I wouldn't resist the idea that a carpenter with a power saw can make 100 chairs more quickly than one without. Even though the future may remove the need for the carpenter eventually, when is the robot truly going to know what kind of chair has product market fit? I don't know. I'm not into predictions. That's why I quit being a weather forecaster. So ease off on the hype and ask yourself a simple question. How is AI in its current state helping me? And trust that. We still have an obligation to understand the code that we use, whether or not we want to. Only then can we build good products. Only then can we protect our users. And only then can we make technology a positive experience and something that genuinely enhances our lives. Unless we're building online dating apps. But you promised not to build another online dating app, right?